We are live, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to the Woke Podcast. I'm, of course, your boy SM. We got some very special guests. If y'all want to say anything,
That's good. Rico?
as you
My
can,
name's Lincoln.
obviously, y'all know Lincoln. I did fuck up the last recording. I apologize, but this time it should be better. So yeah, we're just having some fun this time. We're not getting into any heavy topics.
Mm,
So let's just slide into it.
yeah.
All right. So what do you guys wanna? What kind of anime or topics you want to get into?
Uh,
You like One Piece, right,
oh, yeah. One Piece is the best.
bro? Look, man. I'm just saying. I know I say it every time, but the boy Oda is messing up,
Dude, but
bro.
still, Oda's one of the. He has to be like one of the best writers.
He's not as a writer. You should say mangaka because a writer and a mangaka is very different.
Yeah.
Because I definitely do respect him a lot, but I'm just saying the way he draws women, and he's
Ooh,
not very
dude,
good at
so bad.
writing women. I know that sounds, it's very true. I know this may sound fucked up. I
So
do
bad.
like Oda,
Actually,
but
stayed
I'm just
away
saying.
from. I stayed away from it for such a long time, just because of the animation.
Really?
I saw the first episode and I was like,
The
I don't
anime
want to
is
watch.
really bad. It gotten better though. I will say, compare pre-time skip Nami as a character and design versus post. I think it's pretty damn obvious what I'm trying to say.
Yeah, I get what you're saying. Like, dude,
Like there was
it's so
so
different.
it's not just her, like kind of everybody except uh Luffy and Zoro.
Yeah. Only
I
people
mean,
that.
the Goku and Vegeta effect came in very
Like,
preference.
I haven't went in too far. I've only watched the first. So far, to me, she seems like she's getting a lot better as a character. But
Well, I think my biggest criticism, I would say, other than that, but that's mainly because of Japan. I have a lot of I mean, he blatantly says, yes, he draws it in this way because it sells more, and I can understand that, but I just don't respect it as a human being. But my main I guess, issue is that not like the fan base. A lot of fan bases have pretty much every fan base has a very toxic environment, but it's it's the how do I explain it? Like the Goku and Vegeta, like specialifications, like Sanji. I mean, he was one of the most popular ones, and he does not get the representation. And I know you say, oh, everybody wants Sanji to be as strong as Zoro and Luffy, but Zoro is the right hand man. But
Yeah.
if you didn't want us to do that, you shouldn't have wrote a rivalry with Zoro and Sanji. I'm just saying.
Uh,
yeah, in my opinion, they look not even close to being matched. But
I
who-
mean, people argue Zoro is stronger than Luffy, which I can definitely see at times.
um,
Zoro is like one of the only people who could kill Luffy.
yeah.
Well, I mean,
The
there's a
fact that
lot
he
of
was
those. If
swordsman.
Shanks pulls up on him, rest in peace.
Let's, I'm in the current episodes of One Piece.
Yeah, that's why
I'm
I'm
not.
expecting you to talk more.
Yeah, yeah, okay, okay. It was Wano.
I mean, basically, I'm criticizing it and you're defending it.
Yeah, yeah, with Wano, right? That's basically
I'm.
that arc has a lot to do with Zoro because it is like the land of like
It is,
samurai.
feudal Japan and its swordsmen, obviously.
Yeah, it has a lot to do with like samurai. So I haven't got there's still a good bit of it of Wano that I haven't watched because it's still going. It's still going, right? But
But
Zoro has definitely gotten like a lot. He keeps getting a lot stronger. But in my opinion, I don't think he's anywhere near Luffy, because like Luffy, he is
Luffy.
he
I mean, I'm just saying, man. A lot of times because he like one shot so many people, bro.
who Zoro?
Yeah,
Yeah, I get that.
especially in the manga. Oof.
Yeah, I get that. But like, there's a lot of things like right now,
I mean,
hmm?
sorry, but like I have no problem with him being stronger. But my main biggest criticism of One Piece is Oda's choices. A lot of things he does. I would say my biggest criticisms is the pacing, especially in the anime. Like I'm sure you're aware of Dressrosa, how slow that was. The
Yeah,
manga makes it better, but not that much better. And the fan service thing.
yeah. For me, I love Just Rosa.
Ezra does not like the fan service,
I
bro.
mean, everybody loves Dressrosa.
Yeah,
You know why?
Dope.
Because of Dofi,
Yeah,
Law, and Kuzan.
that whole story
That
is beautiful. And
Dofi, Dofi is the best written character in. Well, no, best villain in One Piece. Katakuri is not even close. I'm sorry. A lot of people say
yeah,
those two are probably like the most contested, but I'm sorry. Katakuri has nothing on Dofi.
yeah.
I
Oh,
mean, I could go on an hour praising Doflamingo, but maybe I will. But you know,
yeah. And with Dress Rosa, like there were like there's like five different like really good backstories to a bunch of characters. I feel like Oda's really good at like backstories for characters, you know?
yeah, I want to get into that. I was gonna talk about that. Thanks for reminding me. I forgot about that. Is that another criticism is that he has really amazing backstories, and a lot of times it's really good. It makes sense. It works, right? But a lot of times it's it's sort of like it's very unrealistic, and he's sort of using these sad backstories to make you care, and he's not doing it well. A lot of times he does, but a lot of times he fucks it up. I'll tell you what.
Mm.
Like Law's backstory is probably my second or first favorite. It's Nami and Law's. Those two are my favorite.
Yeah.
And the thing is, I mean, you obviously know Nami's backstory, how horrific pretty much everybody's is. But the main problem is like none of them have PTSD. None of them like are affected. None of them. They're just like, oh, here's a backstory. This is so sad, and we move on. Not like nothing happened. And that would make sense if it was Luffy because he's Luffy. But with everybody else, it's
Dude,
very
that's
unrealistic
literally
writing, and
dude.
it's
That's
not very good
I've not
writing.
watched much of One Piece so far, but every single island he goes to while he's going, there's like some tragic story, and they just find some little way to like fix it. Like I'm currently on this one part where she's like a little girl and her parents died making fireworks. And oh my gosh, bro! Every island they meet, there's some tragic ass backstory. It's just
Yeah, but seriously, Rico, do you understand what I'm trying to say?
Yeah, I do, but like I don't really care.
I mean, I think Laws was done perfectly well, and
Yeah,
it
for
shows
sure.
not just Laws, Doflamingo's family, Kuzan. That I know I'm praising it, but I really do love
Yeah,
Dofi, and you see every aspect of him. And my favorite part about that is Kuzan, and it shows that both of those people went through the exact same traumatic past in the corrupt world of One Piece and all the tragedies that come up with it. But Kuzan, for every step of the way, he stayed righteous. And it shows in that sheer contrast. You could argue, and I would argue, that Kuzan had a worse than Dofi because Dofi is a little bit psychotic. He's purely evil
yeah,
even without it, and in that contrast and everything about Doflamingo, it's so good. That's why I say he's the best villain. And I would say Naruto has much better villains, except Doflamingo. Because like one thing I want to say is that Naruto has a fuck ton of great villains. I know a lot of people get triggered. That's why I want to talk about it.
Mhm.
Is that I think the best Naruto villain is Pain, and if I compare Pain to Dofi, I'll pick Dofi. But it's essentially Dofi versus Pain, Itachi, Obito, Madara, um, Zabuza, pretty much all of the Akatsuki except for Hidan. Fuck Hidan. But it's like I'm sorry, but Blackbeard isn't comparing to any of the
Yeah,
Akatsuki. Blackbeard is just a Kainu. I hate him with a passion because he killed Ace, but I can understand Akainu more as a villain. I think he's a better
Ace
villain
dies?
than. Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Oh no!
Damn.
Bro, there's a different Ace. So like he has yellow hair.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Yeah, he's part
Oh,
of the
okay.
Revolutionary Army. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Rico knows what
I
I'm
do
talking
know.
about.
And
He's
you'll
dying
get to
inside.
that point. You'll get to that point.
Yeah,
Dude,
I was like,
so
dude, he was
like
stronger than his brother, at least when he was first introduced.
Yeah.
I don't know
Well,
what
dude,
happened.
dude,
the Ace?
Lincoln's
Oh, what?
he's gonna have a heart attack when he gets to
Dude,
Marineford.
Marineford was definitely one of the best arcs in my opinion.
Yeah, it's most people
Dude,
consider it the best.
I just finished one and I'm literally about to start that
That
arc.
arc is, oh my goodness, so much happens.
Dude, I finished Monster. Holy dude, Johan is my favorite
Yeah,
villain
dude.
of
Yeah,
all
that's what I
time
hear about
in
Monster.
fiction.
Is that it has like he has one of the best villains.
Yeah, the thing about it is you would have to be extremely big brain to understand the complexities of it. Otherwise, you're gonna think it's boring and overhyped. And you're allowed to think that, it's a democracy, but Monster, oh my god. It's like Death Note. The more you think about it, the more you like it.
Yeah.
Dude, I like
But
Death Note so much, and then I got to those last 10 episodes. I still haven't finished it.
dude, I
But
could tell you why that is. Oh my god, it's incredible. But Rico, so the creator of Monster, he has two other uh series. One of them's not my favorite. I haven't read it or whatever, but it's another one. It's pretty recent. It's called 20th Century Boys. Oh my god, it's only a manga. We don't have an anime, but that thing be going hard as fuck. Let me tell you, if y'all should read that. Some manga recommendations, obviously, Attack on Titan. I started Berserk, but every dang
dude,
chapter is
Attack
like
on
50
Titan is
pages.
getting really, really
I mean, it's
interesting
like
stuff.
we got like one or two chapters before it ends. I'm going crazy trying to wait for this freaking chapter to come out.
Yeah,
I'm not
doesn't
gonna spoil anything, but
like he
oh
literally
my
turns
god.
like our main character turns into the villain.
Well, it's not as simple as that.
Well, I
Eren
know, but
is incredible, and
didn't
everybody
he like
talks
see
about
into the
how.
future?
I can't say anything. I cannot say anything. I don't want to spoil anybody. But like everybody's been saying this since July, so please read it if you read manga. I understand if you don't want to read it. But yeah, I started Berserk. I only read like 6 chapters, dude. Every chapter is so dang long. Like I can't read it much. And I'm waiting for the eclipse, but it's like 79 chapters until the eclipse. And I'm on 6. I've been reading for 3 weeks. So I kind of gave up on Berserk. I'll get back into it. I started reading Goodnight Pun Pun. Neither one of you read it. Please don't read it. You're not emotionally mature enough to read it. It's really tough. Especially you, Rico. Don't even look at it.
I mean, I probably can handle it.
Actually, you're kind of crazy. You might not get affected, but it's really rough.
Wait.
It's rough. Good night,
like,
Pun Pun.
Wait.
I've
never.
Nothing else.
Yo, when it comes to like, you know how we're talking about villains, right? And like with Doflamingo, I've heard heard a lot of people say that somebody who's better villain than Doflamingo. I don't really know much about it, but I know y'all two would. No, not in One Piece, but Bleach is Aizen, or however you pronounce it.
Yeah, Aizen is better.
Dude, Aizen
is because
good. He's a good.
Well, you could argue Doflamingo is better. I think most people would argue because One Piece is extremely popular and Bleach has kind of a negative stigma. But me personally, I don't. Oh my god, you put me in a tough position. I don't know who I like better.
Really?
I like Aizen.
Yeah, you're gonna have to give me some time.
I haven't heard of Doflamingo yet.
Doflamingo's a really good character.
I'll tell you this.
Dude, at first I thought Aizen was like one of the most fully completed characters, just the way that he was portrayed at the beginning.
Oh my god, he is.
And then he turns out to be this huge big brain bad guy, and I'm like, oh
I
shit,
would
I like
say
this
the
guy.
only negative I have against Aizen is that sometimes he the meme, it's going everything going according to plan, that sometimes it's a little too stressed.
Too, yeah.
But everything about him, at least me personally, I really appreciated. I don't want to spoil it, but it's essentially talks about the thematic significance of Aizen is that what is what is perfection, what does it mean to be a god, and sort of it's lonely at the
There's
top.
only one thing. See, look, that's what I was. The thing I
If
didn't like about him is because when he started, he was so much better than everybody else. When the very first introduction of him happened and we really got to saw who he was and they started fighting, he was just so much better than everyone else for like no apparent reason.
Well,
Only
that's the
one would be
entire point.
Yoroichi and that other guy because they
Well,
were retired and
Yamamoto
they were
Yamamoto would rip him to shreds, and that's why I
yeah,
love
but
Yamamoto.
that's only if you read the manga and stuff. See,
No,
I
that's
never.
not true. The anime is coming back 2021.
It is, yeah, I heard
The
about that.
thing about it is that Mayuri, I very much recommend y'all look
Mhm.
this up. It's called Mayuri Perfection Speech. It's like 2 or 3 minutes. It's one of the greatest anime speeches of all time. And what I want to say is that speech perfectly personifies Aizen. There's two biggest key moments that makes me appreciate Aizen is Mayuri's speech and how Ichigo talks about him after his defeat. He
Oh,
talks to Kisuke. Oh my god, it's
oh
so good. Now, don't get me wrong, Ulquiorra is my favorite Bleach character, and he's my favorite villain, but I respect Aizen. But yeah, Rico, I think I would say I like
Really? I
Doflamingo
was
more.
saying after saying all that, you like
Yeah.
Doflamingo more.
Well, I could tell you 2 days worth of why I like Doflamingo, why everybody
Yeah.
likes Doflamingo. Well, let's start. I actually want to talk about this. Number one, his backstory is one of the greatest backstories in the series, and not only that, if he has, metaphorically and literally, his hands, he has strings on every event. You see
Yeah.
what I did there? That's right. I'm pretty epic, but but
that
like
flew over
he,
my head, bro.
yeah, you're not gonna. But like everything he does, the way he manipulates that entire kingdom and the world government and the politics of that is so good. It makes the world so much more
So
concise and makes
he's
it a
like
lot deeper.
alligator on a bigger scale, then, right?
He's like what
What?
alligator,
Yeah, the dude who like had those
Crocodile?
big,
bro. Yes,
yeah,
it's crocodile. You said
crocodile.
alligator,
Bruh.
Hey, chill out.
bro. Do you know what I was thinking about? I was like, why isn't crocodile a Zoan of a crocodile? Why is he a sand? That
Wait,
doesn't
y'all
make
don't know
any
something Otis
sense.
said about Crocodile? He said he wished he didn't
What?
show him so early in the series, getting beat by getting beat by like such a
Yeah, dude, that's
yeah.
the same thing. Yeah, you fucking poured water on him and you beat one of the
Yeah,
warlords, one of
what
the best characters, a guy that
So early
Whitebeard
in the thing.
knows.
yeah.
Like, that's
Yeah.
insane. That's the same thing that happened with
Mhm.
NL. You want to
But
know something stupid? So Luffy, everybody says that was the stupidest thing. Everybody talks about it, but says, he's giving all these. He's the
yeah.
lightning fruit, right? And I understand the electricity doesn't affect rubber, but do you know how hot
Yes.
lightning is? Lightning is hotter than the surface of the sun, and Luffy just fine. And Sanji, I know that was badass, but he should have died within two
Yo,
seconds.
do I smell bullshit?
Well, that's why One Piece's writing is pretty bad until you like narratively, just like JoJo's, until you get to uh
But
like further on, like Arlong arc.
yeah,
Arlong is 10 out of
for sure,
10.
for sure.
Oh
it
my
gets
god,
11 out of 10.
dude, you're right.
11 out of 10 when you go to Fishman Island. Everything else pretty bad. Crocodile, I'd give it maybe a 7 out of 10.
Yo, but you're actually right. The sun's pretty not hot, homie. It's just
Wait,
lukewarm.
Well, I mean, if you get into the core.
Yeah. See, look, lightning is 50,000 degrees Fahrenheit once it passes through the air, which is 5 times hotter than the surface of the sun.
Okay,
wait,
y'all talk.
another thing with the Skypiea arc and like you saying like, One Piece has like bad writing, right? Yeah,
a lot of it does, but everything does, unless, especially if it's super long.
A thing with like that, right? In like the Skypiea arc, a Nero tried to hit Usopp, or however you pronounce it.
Nero.
Yeah, NL.
NL.
Nero tried to hit Usopp with like a bolt of lightning, right? And then this man basically he dodges it, and then everyone says Usopp is the speed of light. Like,
hey man, don't you ever disrespect Usopp. I'll kill you. Don't you ever disrespect Usopp. I swear to God, I will fight you. I'll lose terribly, but Usopp.
Well, that's one thing I hated about animes, bro, is that those light attacks. Because by the time you see the attack, because
the worst one is Dragon Ball. These guys are like faster than light on like 10 million times faster. I'm exaggerating, but they're casually talking, and you can still see the energy beams moving, and you're like, bruh.
Yeah, like
I know it's a fantasy, but like, it's
dude,
so
like
blatant.
it would be like the energy beam hasn't hit him yet, but his voice has already reached the other guy.
The sound waves is traveling faster than light.
Yeah.
Yes.
No, see, he's just lip reading real fast.
Bro, those sounds you hear, that's just a hallucination because he's so badass. I know I'm talking shit, but Dragon Ball is my favorite.
Dude, I hated Dragon Ball when I was a kid. I absolutely.
You can. Most people don't like it. I don't know why I like it, but it's my favorite. Clannad is my second favorite.
You know, like when I was a kid, I was scared of the quiet and the dark. So when I woke up early in the morning, I just put on the TV, bro. I'd rather listen to news than Dragon Ball. I literally, and this is the reason why.
Dude,
I hated the geometry of it. I'm like, how do you fly without any aerodynamics? You know, I'm over here, 7-year-old Asian boy, and I'm like, and that's why I hated Superman when I was a kid. It's like, how the hell is he flying?
Dude, I hated Superman, but then I watched the video and I started loving Superman.
I was like, dude, this is a crap. How is he flying? And then it's like, oh, he's jumping, and the jump's so powerful he just floats there forever.
Rico,
I'm like,
Rico, what do you think about what do you think about Gon?
Well, no, I actually haven't. I'm at the part where like he's sitting in front of the cat lady.
You still want a piece of that? You still want a piece of that?
Yeah.
Wait,
you remember last time? Said
something what did I say?
Sus.
Oh
no. I'm not gonna talk about that.
All right, so if you guys don't know this, Rico said he wanted a piece of Gon, if you know what I'm saying. Hisoka and him vibing.
He said Gon looked good from behind though.
Bro, dude, there's some frames that Gon nobody can deny it. All right.
Oh my god, you're digging this hole further and further. This is not good, dude. This is not like working out.
Dude, you know, that's one thing I find real interesting, which makes no sense in that Gon, like when he looks at Gon, Netero, when he looks at Gon, he's like, oh, this kid has potential. But then when you look at Netero, it says he reached his technical potential when he was like in his 50s. But then he went a complete metamorphosis, you know? So it's like saying it's like saying that, okay, this is your potential, but if you work crazy hard, like you become absolutely obsessed like Netero, there's still an option for you to become even stronger. So I think
Well, I mean that's a
Adult
more
Gone,
metaphorical thing.
I think Adult Gone is actually going to be still has the ability to get even stronger.
I think what's gonna happen. Well, that's a big topic because Tagashi is such a good writer, and there's so much you could unpack. But everybody said it before. But it'd take me too long to discuss that. But like, I essentially think they very much say that Killian Gone, even as children, are like monsters, and they could be demons when they're grown up. That's why everybody's, and you know how the writing behind Gon's distress and this idealistic kid that realizes the horrors of the world, and just him screaming does not bring back
Mm-hmm.
Kite like
Yeah,
some other
he does not
animes,
understand the
lesser
ideals of
animes
the
would.
world.
and and just the how his power up and everything works. It's just, I mean, the Chimera Ant arc. I mean, come on, it's like
It's so
it's
good.
probably the greatest. Most people consider it the greatest anime arc.
It's so good.
I would honestly
Really?
probably say it is too.
I think it is.
But
Yes.
I think I would say as written, probably my personal opinions. It's gonna be the Cell arc because SUJ2 Gohan is my god. Uh,
Yo, you know
that's
what's a
pretty much
fire
why.
anime? Cells at Work.
Oh, I haven't watched that. I know about it, but I haven't watched that.
Dude, I don't have time for anything. I've been trying to finish part 5 of
No,
JoJo's,
dude,
but
it's
I
dumb.
can't
I
pirate
mean,
it,
like,
bro.
it's actually
I
not
can't
dumb.
find it.
It is literally the opposite. Like, I swear to God, bro, this anime writer had a doctor stand by him and tell him all the facts he knows. Like,
Wait,
Dude, yeah.
this writer was in med
Dude,
school while he was writing this, bro. He just so much.
dude, some of those guys are crazy. Like there's one where Jesus and Buddha lives in an apartment. There's one
What?
devil. The devil is a part timer. That one's actually really good. But
wait, have y'all watched
there's so many.
Dororo? Yeah, something like that.
Durarara.
Do y'all know what I'm talking about?
Well, I only seen one
It's
episode.
Explain
Can
it
you
it's
because I
like
might have.
don't
there's this
spoil it.
guy who's like he was born with like no limbs, and yeah,
Oh,
and like he uses prosthetics. He has a prosthetic face, arms, legs. He can't hear or see, and he sees you. All he sees is like your soul, all right. And he's also taking care of this little girl. No, he's not really taking care of, kind of something like that, of this little girl named Dororo, and his name is like Hayakamaru or something like that. I don't know, but I think it's a really interesting show. It's pretty good. So
I don't have time to do anything, man. I swear I need to do so much
yeah.
crap, but
Yo,
school is
we
just
have to do that
murders me.
history test.
What?
Hmm?
That did I say history?
Bro, that was like due a long time ago.
I'm talking about that pre-cal test.
I finished that like 2
You
days ago.
finished that?
Yeah.
Yo, you want to help your boy out?
Not now. We're doing this shit right now.
No,
I
no, no,
mean,
bro.
it's
Bro,
pretty easy, bro.
we're just educating our
Pretty easy.
fellow. It's pretty easy.
Yes, it's pretty easy actually. Did you do the yeah, whatever, we'll get back into that. But I really want to know why guts most people. I really want to, but I swear it's too long,
Yeah.
man. I never have time. Like I could read 4 chapters of like Attack on Titan when I can finish 1 chapter of Berserk.
Dude, that's the biggest turnoff for animes for me. That's the type of person. That's why I like Attack on Titan so much. And Bleach. Because they're long, but they're not crazy long. They're only like
I mean, it's pretty
200,
much
300
all of them.
episodes
It's
long.
just like like a lot of seinen or like the top tier. They're just like they're the best, I guess. I don't know why it's that long, but it's just
That's why I hate
I want to
Naruto.
get to the
I could
place.
not finish it, bro. There's so much filler bullshit, bro. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, I mean everybody says it. It's true, but the one thing I want to talk about is that writing a manga is very difficult, and I don't personally blame Kishimoto or Kubo for the decline. It's just the industry is very toxic and it drains people. You need to give people. That's why some of the greatest mangas always go on hiatuses, whether it be Vagabond, Berserk, or
Mhm.
Hunter x Hunter. It's because
Dude, I
it's
wish Hunter x Hunter
it's
was
draining. It's very draining, and creativity isn't like making a.
limitless.
Well, I don't want to disrespect anybody's occupation, but it's not. You know what I'm saying? It's not as simple as just like another job.
Yeah.
It's in your
Mhm.
brain. You know what I'm saying? So either your art declines, or your story, or you just like you get health
Accidentally put
problems.
yourself in a hole.
That happens a lot. I mean, it's
That's
crazy.
the saddest
That's
part.
why
That's
that's
why
why Oda is so everybody loves Oda is because he's a
Yeah.
freaking alien. Just like Araki Sensei. Oh my God, that
I have
boy has
not
been going
watched
hard.
Araki or Akira. What is it?
No, it's JoJo's. He's the author. I mean,
Right.
like everybody loves him. He's a legend. JoJo's, by the way, I need to get to part 7. But the anime is
Mhm.
only up to part 5. But I'm trying to finish part 5 at the anime so I can start the manga. But part 5 is being
Wait, is JoJo's worth
loser.
watching? Yeah.
Oh my
Really?
God, it's amazing. Okay, I'll say this. I know a lot of JoJo fans are gonna get triggered. I am one of those people. I'm sorry, but part 1 through 3, narratively, let me specify narratively. You understand what narratively means, right?
Yeah,
Nope.
Like as
I
a
get what you're saying.
story and writing,
Yeah.
it's very weak. It's purely based on aesthetics and characters. And you'll understand when you watch it. But part 4 and on, narratively, it's amazing. And of course, you have the charisma and
Yeah.
the characters of JoJo. You'll understand what I'm trying to say when you watch it, what I'm saying about it's JoJo. But I don't mean to be rude, but like the Bleach's Soul Society arc, the narrative themes and the ideologies and the writing of something like Marineford or Attack on Titan or Berserk or Hunter x Hunter is it's ten
Yeah.
times better. But it gets better. Part 7 is like one of the greatest anime stories,
Mm.
mangas, whatever you want to say. It's mainly because of the villain. Oh my God. You want to know something? The villain is based
Really?
on Donald Trump.
Wait.
Yeah, the villain is the president of the United
Bruh.
States.
Wait, is
It's
the main character
insane.
named Jotaro or something like that?
There's no main characters. It's okay. So there's like 8 parts. 8 is the one we're in right now, and every part is sort of like um, its individual story, and it's based on JoJo or Joestars. It's
Mm-hmm.
like a family. It's like like
Y'all talking
their
about
last
Yeah,
names.
JoJo's
Adventures.
Bizarre Adventure?
Yeah, and then so the first one is Jonathan Joestar, then it goes to Joseph, then it goes to Jotaro. Jotaro's the guy with the
Yeah.
hat. He's in like everything. Then you go to then you got part 4, and then it keeps going and going. So it like tackles different themes and different characters as you move on. It's very ahead of his time.
Mm.
Yeah, but the fan base kind of turned people off because it is very toxic. But I can't really say anything because
Yeah.
I'm one of those people.
Wait, have y'all watched
You talk.
My Hero Academia?
No, I haven't.
I watched it up until I think like
Really?
when I stopped watching
I
anime.
watched like the first 2 episodes.
Yeah,
I heard that you have to like get into it more, like watch a little bit.
it's because the first
Yeah.
parts isn't very good, but as he goes on, and I can respect why. I don't want to spoil, but you will understand, especially in the manga. Hirokoshi, he's the writer. Like his manga, like his
Mhm.
improvement is insane, and he's getting just
Yeah.
like progressively better and better. That's why. And I will say on record, I judged it very
Yeah, the
much,
fan
mainly
base.
because of the fan base. Uh, and my, I was very rude. I understand, but I've
Really?
changed my
Hmm.
mind. I think it's really good, especially the manga. Yeah, yeah. My biggest problem is the fan base. My second biggest is I hate Midoriya. You're never gonna make me like Midoriya, and he's the main
Uh,
character, so he just triggers. He sucks. I don't care if he pulls the Eren or
yeah.
whatever. I'm still not
Wait,
gonna like
have you
him.
all watched Black Clover? Um,
Bro, I'm
No.
telling you, I haven't watched anime for 2 years. I started watching it
what
for
about?
like a month ago.
Yo, ever since you stopped watching anime, you've gotten a lot better though. As an
Well,
episode.
Wait,
I've
Abraham, have
matured.
you watched Black Clover? No.
No.
What about Vinland Saga?
I will,
No.
oh my god,
Dude.
it is one
Really?
of the greatest things to come out in the new generation. The manga, you need to read the manga. Oh my
Oh
gosh,
my gosh.
I haven't watched
I
it.
when I
I
watch
haven't
an
watched it,
anime,
and this is how I'm
when I watch
praising
an
it.
anime, I don't want to have to read the manga. I don't want to do all this reading.
You was because it's not caught up. The anime
Yeah.
is incredible. It's just
I'm
you're
gonna
gonna have to
probably
wait.
read the manga for One Piece so I can catch up.
That's why I like Hunter x Hunter so much. There's not so much backstory except for one part where he fights this other
Mm.
dude. That's it.
Well, I mean, the thing about Hunter x Hunter is because it never releases. It releases like one chapter a year. It's been like
So
fucking
Yeah.
3 years since
Do
we
y'all
got a
think that
chapter.
they'll get another
Was because
arc or whatever?
oh yeah, definitely. If it
And
doesn't, the world is gonna end.
dude, it's gonna
You
be
won't understand
crazy
what
whenever
Hunter
the
x Hunter is.
new arc
yeah,
comes out. I'm,
Hunter x Hunter is good.
When One Piece
yeah.
finishes, the world is gonna fall apart. The anime is gonna fall apart. Shonen Jump is going down. There's gonna be
Dude, you
parades.
don't understand how
It's
bad I
over.
want to know the
What?
ending of One
When
Piece.
Hunter x Hunter finishes?
Well, everybody speculates. I think it's one of those things. It's like if it's bad, like all
Yeah.
hell is gonna break loose.
Dude, you know that one writer
Dude,
who got death threats for writing that
every
anime?
one of them,
Which one?
every one of them get death threats.
Which one was it?
There's so many.
Shoot, wait. It was Evangelion, bro. That thing had such a deep story and a happy ending, and if you actually paid attention, the ending was actually really good. And then those little bitches,
The whole
and
show's
bro,
really.
you could see in that last episode or movie or whatever. Yeah, it was the last like movie, I think. Bro, he like put a direct response to all those people because he basically said all those who wanted to see the ending of this also wanted to see the blood and gore. That's all they wanted. They didn't actually watch this because
Well, I mean, so the creator of Bleach, he tried to he was gonna kill Byakuya, but like he got so many threats and all the fangirls were going crazy, so he literally could not kill him. Like you should see how bad of a shape Byakuya was in, and everything was set up
Really?
perfectly, but he just couldn't do it. Yeah, and we're
oh, you
talking about
talking
Death
about?
Note, and
Wait, you're Death
we were
Note?
talking about Death Note, right?
Oh shoot, I haven't
No,
finished.
I'm not. I'm moving on to another one. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about Death Note and how you said the last episodes were bad, specifically because L died, right?
Oh yeah. L died. I remember
Bruh.
that.
I'll tell you why. Why that's amazing.
No. See, look, L
I'm
died.
sorry.
No. I'll explain
I
it to you. It was
spoiled
That's
so
the
fine.
end of
That's
Death.
that's
anticlimactic.
fair.
No.
Shut up, bro.
Bro,
Bro,
he
shut up.
literally
Hold on.
chokes on a piece of cake.
Dude,
That made me so mad.
that's the whole point. Is Death Note, mate. You should see how somebody dies in Monster. Oh my god, it's insane. Well,
My
he
boy
doesn't
over here
die.
chokes on a piece of cake. Oh my god.
You gotta understand, L represents humanity.
Choking on a piece of
And
cake.
the, oh my god, dude, Death Note, I
I
mean,
can
it's
believe
so
it.
good. It's so
It
good.
is good.
And the reason why L losing is essentially us losing as human beings because he when he dies before he dies in the realization, how he realizes all that effort he does, and he still lost to light, and all of it was sort of meaningless. And that realization is us, that sometimes a lot of
Hmm.
our struggles is pointless. And the reason we like him, obviously, you have 1,000 reasons, but how near and near beats light, and why L loses to light is one of those profound things. It's insane. It shows all the flaws of humanity and how corrupt and evil and how
I
basically bad we
I
are.
think characteristically, I'm more like Light than I am L.
Well, the thing about that is still like you when you really get into it, you start to argue who's more morally righteous. Is that a lot of people
See,
argue
look,
that
because
Light is a
I think
better
everyone's
person.
like Light, but everyone's also like L in the fact that they choose not to act on their personal feelings,
Well,
whether that be
it's not
laziness or
that.
moral ethics that they're raised with.
There's there's so many layers to that notice that a lot of people argue that Light is actually a better person than L, which the author disagrees, but there's a great video. There's a great video on that, and it talks about how L has essentially he's very selfish. Both of them are very selfish, but L is extremely selfish, and he sort of tortures and not tortures. They're trying to find a successor to L. That's where Nier and
And Light actually
Mello came
becomes
from.
the successor temporarily, at least.
And then what happens, and you see all the horrible things they have to go through, and everything he does is so anti-human, and just but basically he loses because he has human ego
But see, look,
and his
this was the
pride.
one fault I
Nier is
think
so detached.
that happened with the Light scenario, where he wasn't portrayed as humanity. You know where that part where his dad, uh, oh my gosh, Rico, have you watched,
No, I
Well,
haven't.
have you watched it?
no, he has.
Oh shoot.
You need to watch
Yeah.
it. We've spoiled everything. It's fine
But
though.
there's this part where they could have killed L because he was under, or they could have killed Light because he was under such high suspicion, but they don't. With that much suspicion, I think any government would have killed him immediately. Even if they knew that there was a high chance of them being wrong, they would have taken it. I really do believe
Well,
people would have done that because that's really
there's
how
so many.
humanity
Yeah,
is.
yeah.
Humanity is actually more like Light, I argue, than it is L. L is what humanity strives toward.
Well, yeah. No, you shouldn't strive towards though. You should strive towards the best if you want prosperity and I guess perfection. You should be like Nier, but the main point is that so many people are not like Nier, and they are like L or Light, is because we have flaws, and
Yeah.
even if we try this hard to be morally righteous, there's an amazing quote that Oba, he's the writer, actually says with the voice of Nier, and he says, I'm paraphrasing it, so I'm apologizing. He says, "No one can truly know what is righteous and what is evil. Even if I had God's divine words in front of me, I would choose and interpret those words
To
and
my
come up
liking.
with my own conclusion on what is righteous and what is
That is 100%.
malevolent." And I mean, it's so good, man. Holy crap,
You're
you know.
making me want to watch those last 5 episodes,
Yeah.
bro. I haven't. This is
All right, we've
Oh,
destroyed
wait.
Rico.
I was
What
thinking,
do you want to talk
y'all
about?
talking about
I
like
know we've been.
society and all that, right? Y'all think,
hmm
Well, we're very
yeah. Do y'all
deep
think that
philosophical
One Piece?
debates. Yes.
Okay,
Wait, do y'all
let's
think that
actually get
One Piece
into it.
touches on society and politics and all
Huh?
that? Yeah,
Oh my God, all of it.
I think
There's a
so,
reason why One
definitely.
Piece is the
Yeah,
most top-selling manga.
yeah.
Obviously.
I haven't
the
gotten
re
to those
I
parts
one
yet.
of the biggest criticism is my personal is that it's not
Hmm.
Oda's not very good at writing fights. He's good at writing ideologies that clash, but not as a fight as
Yeah.
being entertaining and choreographed.
Mhm.
That's why Naruto fights are so good. Naruto has the best fights in shonen. I'm sorry. I know Hunter x Hunter people are gonna get triggered. I know JoJo people are gonna get triggered.
Hunter
I'm,
x Hunter was
I'm
so
just
good,
the
dude. I
reason
actually never realized that until you noticed. Hunter x Hunter also had some pretty good fights.
the
I just never watched
well
Naruto.
the reason I like Naruto fights, I'll tell you why, is
I hope
because
you do.
there's so many fights and they're all so good. Yes, Merriam versus this blah blah blah. It's really good, but I'll say why consistency and the variety. There's so many stories, and above all, Kishimoto is very good at drawing and writing fights. And the chakra is a very good power system, so it's very interesting, and the stories and themes behind it. Like I love the themes of
Yeah.
Arlong versus the Straw Hats, but as a fight, it doesn't appealing
I
wise. It's
100%
not
agree.
that great. It doesn't look cool. It does. I mean, I'm just gonna get into it. I like seeing people throwing lightning beams at each other, fireballs, and they're just doing all
Yeah.
kinds of kung fu moves. This shit is crazy. And
Yeah.
not necessarily that, Cowboy Bebop, they just punch each other, and it's so cool. It's just
Dude, I want to
about
watch
writing
that.
and
I want to
drawing.
watch Cowboy
I
Bebop.
want to
I
watch
have
that
not
as
yet
well,
watched
but I think I'm gonna watch Samurai Champloo
Like,
before Cowboy Bebop.
yeah, it's really good. Yeah, but
Samurai
Champloo.
like I'm
Champloo.
saying, like the in Death Note, for example, the L and Light having a conversation is a lot more entertaining than some of the best
Mhm.
choreographed fights. It's all about writing it,
Dude,
and I
that's
don't
the
think
thing
it's
about Death
Oda's
Note, bro.
strong point.
That's why I thought I was gonna hate it. I thought there was gonna be some fighting in there. It's like literally the opposite, but it ends up being
Well,
Huh?
you see, the thing
it
about it,
appeals to the
Wait,
Rico,
what?
big
sorry,
brain of
sorry,
society.
Abraham. I was saying like Oda has a lot of really good thematic ideologies. That's how you write
Mhm.
fights, opposing ideologies, and you base the fight on whichever
Yeah.
is stronger or who is more competent. Um, but the thing about it is he gets the ideology part right, but he doesn't make it look cool or he doesn't do anything interesting. I mean, you
Yeah.
throw water at a guy and then you punch him.
Mhm.
I mean, you know what I'm saying?
Are you
Look at Doflamingo and then Caesar. I mean, I'm not saying there's not a good fight. I think Luffy versus
Yeah.
Katakuri all on all levels was great,
And
but
you have to get
it's
really
like
far down the
one
line
out of 100,
to get to them.
and it's a battle shonen. It's a battle
Yeah.
shonen, so you know what I'm saying. That's kind of odd, but that's not the main point. I think the reason why is because Oda knows he's not the best, and it's not One Piece isn't about fights. It's about a lot of things, but to sum it up, it's the concepts of good and evil. I mean, every story kind of is about that,
I think One
and
Piece
the
brings a bit of
politics.
innocency with it with Luffy
Yeah,
being as the main
that's
character.
what. That's why he's gonna be the Pirate King. It's not only innocence; it's it's bliss and purity.
Yeah,
I'll tell
yeah,
you
yeah.
what I mean by that. It's just
Because he ends up
there's
helping
a
people in
scene.
so many ways just by staying out of
Mhm.
it.
Yeah. Really good
Luffy's
MC
amazing,
for
by
sure.
the way. I mean, everybody knows this, but he's
It
incredible.
sucks that he dies though.
The reason why bro, they're probably gonna. I had a theory about that, but the reason is because he never sees whoever. A lot of things that
Yeah.
Oda touches on is racism and how corrupt the world is.
Yep.
You have the celestial dragons, you have the world government, you have the pirates, you have the fishmen, you have giants, and the discrimination that goes on, and the politics. That's the probably one of the biggest things is the biggest reason for One Piece is the One Piece world and world building. That's his number one
Hmm.
key. That's his bread and butter. That's Oda's bread and butter. That's why when
Brother.
you see, uh, shut up, man. I'm talking a lot. But that's why when you see Kaido's or Whitebeard's or uh, uh Luffy's bounty, you
Mhm.
start going insane. As you reveal just a little bit
Mhm.
about that world, everybody goes insane. And the brilliant thing about that, like a bounty is common knowledge, but when we see it, we're like, holy God,
Yeah.
this is the second coming of Christ. And just
Yeah, I
how
remember.
good he is
Mhm.
at that.
Yeah,
I mean, he's been
we
going for
can't wait to see
over
what his
20
next
Yeah, I
bounty
years.
will
remember
be.
watching it and like continually like
And
I
that,
keep waiting to see what his bounty was. Like that was like a really good like it was pretty
Yeah,
intriguing.
that was good. That was
and that's a double-edged sword because a lot of people criticize about that
Yeah.
it's being slow and
Mhm.
unnecessary, and I do agree with that. And like I talked about how slow one of the best arcs was, I think that's one of the worst ones. I talked about fan service, obviously, especially the anime is just AIDS. But um the and a lot of people argue, do we really need to go to this stupid island for no reason?
Yeah.
So what is this contributing to the story?
Yeah, bro.
And I
So
I
many
can
just
understand that
island
on
hopping,
a
bro.
lot of.
It's like I'm watching a World War II documentary when U.S. is hopping island to island, fixing all of Japan's
Bruh.
problems.
Yeah, I
It's like
understand
so
it's so
dumb. It's like,
convenient at times. I know it doesn't contribute
yeah, it's like
to
a little
the
too
part of
convenient.
and I that
ASM.
on both sides. Every island they go to. Me as a One Piece fan, yeah.
Yo, SM.
What up, bro?
I think your mic's getting tired,
Mhm.
homie,
Yeah,
but you keep cutting off. Like
bro.
you just
Like
cut
I'm
out
talking so
5 different
Mm.
much.
times.
This shit is going down.
Like
All right, I'll chill
uh,
out. Y'all talk.
mm,
no, you just
It's just
keep
y'all
talking
never
and you
talk.
never
I
it's
stop
don't
good, it's good.
talking.
understand.
It's like, see, look, exactly right here, bro. You
I
just,
know, but you don't.
how's
You need
it,
to
bro?
be
I
more
was still
deeper.
saying
I don't know how
something.
to talk.
Bro, Rico is like
Yeah. As
you.
really
You
gonna go
gotta
into
Me,
you
some
gotta
stuff
get
really
me,
into the
deep.
deep,
me.
deep murky
It's
waters.
not kind of game, but I'm not gonna talk about that. Okay, but like you're saying like hopping a certain like island to island, like there's a necessary and whatever. Like I get that, but at the same time,
Hmm.
like I feel like
It's
huh?
like Eisenhower's island. It's like Eisenhower's island hopping campaign when he tried to get the
Yeah,
Jap.
but
Like for real, dude. I felt like I was getting a history lesson of how
Yeah,
Japan
they
oppressed every
starts
island
putting
it
up
obtained.
bases.
I was like, damn.
Oh my God, let me tell you about Imperial Japan.
Dude,
Jesus Christ,
I bet that was
it's
his
like a European
inspiration.
monarchy. It's terrible, dude. You
mm,
should see what they did to South Korea. Oh my God,
What America
it's
did to South
horrific.
Korea or Japan did to South Korea?
There's a lot of reasons I don't like Japan. No, Japan, Imperial Japan. Imperial Japan's the
Mm.
flag is like Nazi Germany to South Korea.
You heard about I don't know what it was, but Hong Kong, I believe it was returning to China. Like,
Oh, China, bro, we're all gonna die. America's gonna lose.
I don't
China's
think
gonna
so,
take over the world. Rest in peace,
yeah.
bro.
bro. You have
I'm
no
gonna be
idea,
honest with you. I don't know what's going on, especially with Pakistan and China. Because Pakistan, okay, let me tell you something.
bro. There is no other country has a chance. If America falls to China, the
Well, first
entire
of
world
all,
is getting destroyed. No
oh
chance.
shoot, I guess. Because dude, the thing about China, if you boycott China, they already got 1 point no, they got 2.1 billion people already over there. And then India's right next to it at 1.5 billion people, so about half the world is already over there.
Let me tell you the GDP the top 3 countries in the world. Number 3 is
Let
Japan.
me fact check you, homie.
Number 1 and 2 is America and China.
Bro. Wait.
Bro, I know
GDP,
this
you
crap.
said, sir?
What do you, okay, so Japan's is 5.115
Well, let me provide you
trillion.
the numbers, homie. Okay.
Okay? Guess what what? Bro, I have the
Are you talking
numbers
about
in front
per
of me.
capita or?
Guess
Okay,
what?
okay. You do know what per capita
Yes.
means, right? Yeah, I
Yes.
was about to say because
Wait,
you
no,
just
I don't
fucked
think
up by
it's
saying
per.
that. I was about to roast
Is it?
your ass real quick.
Yeah,
Good
it
thing
is.
you just
Guess what China and America's is? Japan's is 5.15 trillion. Guess what
wait.
China and
Japan was
America
what?
is?
Dude, it says
5.15 trillion.
21.44 trillion for the Chinese, and the Chinese was 27.31 trillion.
Exactly. Think about that difference.
Dude, and you know
The
what
entire
sucks?
world has no chance.
China got all the raw materials for
Dude,
military.
Yeah,
Guess
dude,
where
not
we get-
only that, dude,
Guess
it's
where
a
we get a lot
terrible
of our
government.
Kevlar from?
It's a
Or no,
tyranny
not
and a
Kevlar.
half. The one. Why do
Bro,
you
there's
think
this metal.
everything's
There's
made
this
in
metal
China?
called tungsten, right? Super
Because
rare,
of
and it's one
slavery.
of the. It's like compared to steel, it's like shoot an ant and a human. All right. Okay, that's what it's like.
Well, I mean,
No, bro,
China steals
tungsten
a lot
is
of
just
people's
there.
things,
It is in China,
just like
and
America.
bro, it is the only thing. Bro, it stops
Yeah.
50 caliber rounds with only
And
1
I'm
inch
not.
thick sheet of metal. On top of that, all you have to do is tilt the metal and it becomes thicker. For any metal. Simple geometry. Bro, that's what America uses.
The what?
Oh, yeah.
Yo, you
sure,
guys want to
homie.
talk about conspiracies?
Saudi Arabia's.
Conspiracies?
Oh, yeah.
Oh shoot, do you know about JFK?
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
Fuck
Oh wait. I think I know what you're about
Dude,
to say.
his entire.
You know about JFK?
The driver shot him.
That's it.
Oh no.
What up? Say it.
No.
Dude, because there's literally
The
there's.
driver was
Okay,
driving.
that is.
I
The
actually do think
CIA
I
shot
think
him.
the driver shot him.
The government killed him.
Dude,
The
imagine
government killed him.
an entire presidential family being assassinated.
Oh my god.
JFK brother
Lee,
was also assassinated, and his assassination was also highly because they
dude,
blamed it on a Middle Eastern cook, a poor Middle Eastern.
There's so much going on, bro. There's so much going on. But the thing is, they were drug dealers.
Wait,
The way it was, so alcohol
Kennedys?
was illegal in many states.
For
The
real?
Kennedys, the family.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, his dad. Yeah, dude. Let me tell you. Oh my gosh, this is crazy. So, yeah, dude. Let me tell you. Okay, so his dad, they were like very rich and powerful. The reason was because his dad sold illegal booze, and the way they set this up was through the mafia. So he would sell liquor through the mafia, and that's how he got rich, right? And it was illegal, so they're drug dealers. And then the mafia were like, obviously you already know how the crazy mafia is. And then they were like, "Oh, you want to be president? Okay. Oh, you do this." So the mafia essentially made Kennedy president, right? We'll get into his brother. I just want to discuss Kennedy first. And so
I think he
Kennedy,
was a
I
good
actually
president
really love Kennedy. I think he's a
because
great
he was also
president. I
opposed
think
to
he
the
was
Vietnam War.
definitely looking out for the people. He was looking out. Oh my God, he was amazing. So, what the biggest reason? Here's the showstopper. He disliked uh secret societies, and what I mean by that, like Bohemian Rhapsody, Skull and Bones, and
Mhm.
uh Jeffrey Epstein, people like that, right? The highest elites operating by themselves. not only that, he wanted. Now this is the good part. He wanted the FBI out. He wanted to
I can
disband the
understand the
FBI,
FBI,
the
the
CIA,
CIA,
and pretty much
but the
all those,
FBI,
you
Federal
know, letters.
or Federal.
The FBI. Oh my God, you have no idea. They're corrupt
Oh, dude,
nowadays. Think about 1970, the
SR-71
Cold
Blackbird.
War,
That plane
1960, 1970.
flies at
Oh my
80,000
God,
feet
bro.
above ground, or obviously above ground, but.
Dude. They were
Hmm.
okay, and he wanted to disband them, right? So here's the theory. They get Lee Osby Osborne, right? Lee Harvey Osborne, he's a pro-communist. He's openly supports Russia, and this is during the Cold War. Why do you think they would? Why do you think Lee Harvey Osborne would be the shooter? Maybe because they hired
With
him.
Russia.
Why would they hire him? Because his connections
It
with
would make
Russia,
sense.
so nobody would be suspicious.
But see,
And
look,
so the theory is
dude,
that
and see, look, and that part of it,
everything
which
was
makes
just so
sense,
perfect.
is which makes absolutely no sense. He was a part of Russia. What?
Dude, I'm about to drop a bombshell.
9/11 was fake.
Bro, I'm about to drop a bombshell. So the FBI, right? But okay, let's not. That's very traumatic. That's horrible. Let's not talk about that. So Rico, are you listening? This is about to be a bombshell. So the FBI.
Holy shit, dude!
This
Move
was in
back.
Dallas, Texas, right? The FBI and like essentially the police, the one that were supposed to protect him, they checked nothing. They're going on an open hood parade and they had no safety precautions. Absolutely nothing. There was hundreds of thousands of open windows and they just let them go. And bada bing, bada boom, he gets assassinated.
Dude,
So
you know
the
how
big
tight
theory
security
is
is?
that the
Bro,
CIA killed him.
listen to this.
The
There
worst
was
part.
a comedian who went to meet President Barack Obama. Barack Obama is not allowed to leave the White House in an open or non-certified vehicle, and it can be counted as attempt of suicide. No, and now listen to this from Russia's perspective.
It's crazy.
You know what happened at the Vietnam War, which Kennedy was against? Russia established a communist dictator in one part of Vietnam, obviously, and they supplied them with weapons like AK-47s and such. U.S. established their own, I guess, president, you could call him, or governor, and he was a dictator, not dictatorship. He was a democracy, right? And those two were fighting. Why would Russia kill the president who wants to disband or get away or push away from the Vietnam War? He was openly against the Vietnam War. The Vietnam War straight up was fought for rubber.
Yeah. I mean, that's a whole nother.
Kent State University.
Everything, dude.
Yeah.
Kent State. Y'all know about Kent State? Yeah. Rico, why aren't you talking, man?
Wait, can I hear me?
Did he leave? I bet he left. So they like literally shot kids.
Bro,
well,
he got took in by the FBI.
So
he has a gun to his head right now.
Hear this out. They gunned down. Bro,
I think it was
they
9
gunned
kids
down
and like 13 injured.
who were
9
opposed to
deaths
going
and
to
13
war.
injured. Yeah, in public.
In public, in midday, public. There were peaceful protests. College kids, they gunned them down. That's ridiculous, and blamed it on Vietnam. That's ridiculous. Or Cuba. I can't remember one of them.
Yeah, there were 4 deaths and 9 injured.
Yeah, man, it's crazy. Yeah, dude.
No, it is not.
Dude, let's
Dude,
get
it
back
is
to
so
anime.
much better
This is
though.
exhausting. You'll talk about some anime. Bro, I know, but I
Bro,
just
we just
like
spent
I
an
want to talk about some
entire hour.
anime. It's
No, I
fun.
haven't, but I'm definitely gonna
we
watch
haven't.
that
Have
for
y'all
sure.
seen Have y'all seen Full Metal? Have y'all seen Full Metal Alchemist?
That I really like. I've watched.
Yeah, it's really. What
What's
have
like
you
half a
seen that you
Parasite?
really like apart from One Piece?
Um,
Yeah,
Parasite is really good, but
I've
yeah, I
watched
heard
Demon
Parasite's
Slayer.
really
it's
good.
good.
I don't know much about it.
It is so good.
Uh, I mean not Doro.
Yeah.
Demon Slayer.
I'd say the anime made it hype, but it's not
Yeah,
that crazy.
Dingsei?
interesting anime. I do think that I do think that the next
Yeah.
season will be really good though. Really, with the manga?
I mean, it finished
Really?
and everybody was
No.
triggered at the ending. It was really, it was, yeah,
Oh
it went
wait.
really bad. Yeah,
Wait,
the
SM.
ending was pretty
Have you
bad.
watched Code Geass?
Oh, Demon Slayer?
I'm definitely gonna
Demon
watch that. I
Slayer.
heard it has one of the best endings in anime.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Really?
Oh yeah. It's amazing.
Bet. I'm definitely gonna watch that.
It has the best ending in anime.
Oh, I thought Hunter x Hunter had the best
Yeah,
ending.
I think so.
Well, One Piece
That's
has the
my
best ending. No cop.
It's not ended.
It probably impactful. Yeah. With
Naruto
it being
has
like
the
the
Probably
most
will.
worst
popular.
ending.
It's gonna have the most. It's gonna have the most impactful.
Mm.
Oh my god! No my. Oh my god! Naruto was. Oh my god! I'm gonna have
Dude, I
PTSD.
hate Naruto.
The war arc. God,
I hate
Jesus,
it so
Lord help
I
us
hate it
all.
so much.
Wait, what?
Why
Hey,
would you
bro,
do
I'll fight
so
you, man.
many
I love
fucking
Naruto.
episodes? Oh my god.
I think. Well, it's called. They. It was so popular. They wanted every, when it was getting behind. They should have just stopped making anime episodes instead of
Now they got Boruto, bro. They're gonna ink every drop of money out of that thing, bro.
they're like, but and it works. That's the bad part.
It works, yeah.
It's just like it works with Dragon Ball.
Is Dragon Ball still going?
Huh?
Huh?
You
Okay.
cut out.
I don't know much about
No, it
Dragon Ball Z.
ended in like 1980
I was
something.
curious. Really?
Yeah, I mean it's my favorite anime, but I couldn't explain why. Yeah,
It just
I could tell you,
common sense out of the door. It is like,
dude. No. It's hard to explain. It's hard to explain why I like JoJo's or why a lot of people like JoJo's, especially like later on you can explain, but the first part just like how can you not like it? But it's a
Yeah.
very much of a niche. It's hard to explain. Or like,
I
why
don't
do you
know.
like Bleach even more than like One Piece or something? It's like,
Wait, you like
even
Bleach
though
more than
it
One
has all
Piece?
these flaws, it's like I don't know. I just do.
Oh, of course.
Oh no, I'm not saying that. I'm just,
I like Bleach more than One Piece.
I think
I
I
really
like the
do.
art. I like the art.
But
And
then
I think
again,
if I
see, look, but then again, that wouldn't be fair because I have not even come. Because y'all say it gets
Yeah.
better as we go on, and I haven't even started.
yeah, it gets much better.
So yeah, I can't.
Especially because you're
Yeah.
watching an anime and you got to understand it was made in 1990 something. And not only that, I mean, we watch like Akira or something. It's made a super long time ago, and it's beautiful.
Evangelion, bro. Ooh.
The Toei animation, it
Oh,
had
yeah, I
a
was just about
really
to say
bad
something.
reputation.
You said something about one. Oh, it was One Piece.
Well, I was gonna say if I took the best arc or the best of Bleach and I compared it to
But overall,
the best of
One
One Piece,
Piece.
I would say Bleach is better.
Yeah, because everything that connects. Huh?
Yeah,
But as a
overall,
whole,
I'll tell you why. I'll tell you why I like One Piece more. Naruto and Bleach has a lot of
Yeah.
flaws, just like downright flaws. It's just bad.
like what?
One Piece does not. Some cases, yeah, but not nearly to that degree. Pretty much, for example, Naruto's War arc. Even die-hard fans are like, yeah, that was a mess. Same thing with Bleach. Bleach has a lot more problems. That's why it has a very negative
What are the
connotation.
problems with Bleach? I'm not
It's
too
too much, bro. It's too much.
Give me an
There's
example, homie.
hundreds of videos.
Give me an example.
Writing, story.
Dude, the story was good. That's what hooked me on at least in the beginning. It was good.
Oh my gosh, Soul Society arc is one of the best shonen arcs of all time. I would say number one Chimera Ant arc in writing.
You know,
Then Soul Society. It's crazy.
Yeah, because it was such a simple yet interesting topic. That's what got me.
Oh my god, you think it's simple? Come on, dude, it's insane.
Bro, dude, by simple I mean guy sees ghost. That's how it starts off. That's what I mean.
Well, I mean, the Soul Society arc isn't really about that. It's more about like Rukia and stuff. Because it starts
and then there's Reapers and stuff.
Society.
Now what he does, no, what by me saying it's a simple idea. I'm just saying there's an afterlife, and afterlife is meddling in between real life and some random kid who technically isn't actually from real life is meddling in afterlife because his dad be also from afterlife.
Yeah, you know, the themes of Soul Society is, you know, it's sort of like, and you see the complexities of those worlds, and it's kind of like essentially the old traditional ways of Soul Society versus the human emotion and the newer generation of, you know, pretty much Soul Reapers and humans. You know, how Byakuya is molded by Soul Society to even let go of his sister, even though it's so insane, but that's what Soul Society's rules are, and that's why he's going by. Yeah, it's really good. It's really good.
I like Byakuya's character actually. I really do.
Byakuya is probably the best written Bleach character.
Dude, I like Aizen a lot. Like he doesn't.
I thought he was about to say Ace.
You're gonna get roasted. You just said Aizen. You are dead,
bro. Okay.
You are, dude. You're dead. Oh, you're dead.
For real?
Dude, you have no idea how much people like Aizen.
Yeah, he seems like a nice guy. Hey man,
nice
I watch my stuff. Hey, I watch my stuff in like English, all right? Mainly because if my dad walks on me, he's gonna be like, "What the fuck you watching here? This dumbass Japanese bullshit." That's why dude. That's why I don't watch too many animes until I know there's not like
One Piece actually
stuff popping all over.
Oh yeah.
Bleach.
I mean, the characters. There are definitely some moments when it comes to One Piece, but like, it's not like constantly. Yeah, I mean,
some moments, Rico. Some moments.
I mean, there was one bad moment that I've seen so far, like really bad moment, but
the thing about Bleach is that Bleach has both. The reason why I appreciate Oda, not Oda, I hate Oda, I'm talking about Kubo, is because he does both genders, and also it isn't all the time, and when it is, it makes sense, and he does it very tasteful way. Oda is just, I'm gonna box him. I'm gonna fight him one day. I'll beat him up too.
Taste to his
he's like the worst part is he literally says, "Yeah, I know. I'm sorry. Yeah, I know. Too bad it sells more." I mean, you should look up. He literally says, "This is how I draw women." Guess what he does? He makes an X and two circles.
I remember.
Oh my god. I told Rico about this all the time.
Every time I think of some One Piece, I keep.
Bro, I think those girls actually take steroids.
One Piece girls?
Dude, they're not human. If you see that stuff, that's not a human being.
Dude, y'all know.
I refuse to believe that's a human. If that is, they're gonna die. they'll die
Dude,
by
yeah.
they'll die
Imagine
when
seeing
they're
one of those
50.
characters in real life, dude. That would be so
Dude,
scary.
that's
Then,
the worst thing.
yeah,
There's people who've
it's
done that
not
to look
supposed to be
like that. Guess
possible.
what happens?
Like their
They
ribs.
They
die.
die.
Literally. And I
Dude, I
understand it's a
just
fantasy, but when it's so
imagine
blatant and
Nami
so
standing right in front
obvious,
of you, dude. That would be so scary. That'd be the scariest thing ever.
dude, it'd be the greatest thing to ever happen to me. What are you talking about? Oh
No,
my
like
God,
if
dude,
turn
I'd
into
have like
human,
$50 to be like, hey, bro,
imagine.
please,
No,
I'll let you
bro,
play.
that
You know what I'm
that
saying?
it just scares me. Imagine like a 18-inch or 14-inch waist,
Bro,
and
me
like
and
a
Rico have
48
very
inch
different ideas.
chest.
We would have the greatest
Yo,
time.
yo, I
Bro,
gotta go, friend. Chill
bro,
I
out.
need
it'd be
Robin, not
scary.
Nami. I don't like Nami. Robin, 10 out of 10. All right,
Oh,
see you.
Rico does have a girlfriend, bro. Congratulations.
Okay, Rico, so I figured out you and Ace. Huh? Ace
But,
is the baddest dude. You
oh,
gotta agree with me. Ace
you
is
know,
definitely
I
the
was just
best,
about to say something about it.
most attractive.
Like, I was gonna say, which one do y'all like more?
What?
Aizen or Ace? I know, but still, like, they're both popular.
That's such a bizarre comparison, man. That's like saying,
I actually like.
okay, so
I haven't.
what do you guys
I
like
haven't
more? You
watched.
guys like Light or Pikachu? It's like,
And
what?
like, I don't really.
Like
It's a very bizarre
I just know, like
comparison.
y'all said, Aizen was a popular
yeah,
guy.
that is.
Um,
Yeah, my bad.
Rico, the thing is,
Your
I'm not
voice
a
is
big
cutting
fan.
out hella, but
Sorry,
Wait, okay.
yeah,
I'm not a very big fan of Aizen. I just think his writing is really good.
yeah, his. I'm a big fan of Aizen. I thought he was a great character, and then
Wait,
he turns out to be the biggest bad guy in the whole story, and I'm
so
like, what?
That makes him an
listen.
even better character.
So you don't
Yes,
think
that's what
Black,
made him even better, actually.
like, you don't think Blackbeard was that well written
Yeah.
villain or no? Oh yeah.
I don't think he's that
What?
crazy. I don't,
Blackbeard's the
don't
guy with
care.
the huge white mustache, right?
Oh my God.
That's
Oh my
white,
God.
dude. My God.
Dude, that's so
Yeah.
dude, that's so funny
Yeah,
you
but
said
the thing
that
is, like,
because Whitebeard
it just sounds
does
better.
not have a
You know?
beard. It's just a mustache.
Yeah. You're not gonna say white mustache.
He's just a badass. You don't say anything.
White.
Whitebeard? Whitebeard
No,
is
no,
my
you
Yeah.
said
You
second
white.
call it the
favorite.
guy from
Dude, he's my
Dragon
second
Ball Z is
favorite
probably your
old guy in
favorite, right?
anime. He's great.
Oh, wait, is it
Dude,
the
I
guy
was
from
thinking about
Bleach?
him
Roshi
too, bro.
sucks.
I was about.
Roshi is a sex offender, bro.
Yeah.
Roshi is a sex offender. Do not. He's terrible, man.
No,
Yes, it's Bleach. Oh my God, Lord. Oh my, Yamamoto is the most badass anime character of
dude,
all
he
time.
is so badass.
Dude, I'm
When
sorry,
he first
Eskimo.
took off
Wait, you
I
his
love
watched
Eskimo.
Seven
jacket,
Deadly?
I love
I was
Eskimo,
like,
but
damn, he
Oh,
really.
Yamamoto, Rico, I'm telling you. No, I know about him. Rico, I'm telling you. Yamamoto's presence is like if Shanks and Dragon and
Yeah.
Yamamoto.
And Whitebeard had a child, that's Yamamoto's presence. Oh my God, dude. Let me tell you this. He
Like
looked
from
at a
Bleach?
person. Yes.
Okay,
He
yeah.
looked at a person. They started gargling at the mouth and passed out. Dude,
But bro,
he
the
he
other who's the guy
oh
with
my God.
spiky hair? He did that to someone too.
Well, Kenpachi's very different. Yamamoto's presence is insane. I love Kenpachi.
Like you
I
talking about
love
spiritual
Bleach.
pressure or what?
Dude, I don't want to spoil anything. You'll get
Alright.
to it.
I
You
watched
don't.
the entirety of Bleach,
You're
but I
probably
don't see
not
the
gonna.
point.
You're probably not gonna like him as much. I personally do. It's hard to
Who?
explain. Yamamoto.
Dude, I love Yamamoto, bro. He was like the bro.
Who's
Remember
your
when they
favorite
two?
captain?
I
Yo,
like the
Abraham.
two. The one with I like the both dual sword captains.
Oh, 1,000-year blood war arc?
Abraham, I got good news for you.
Mm.
This war arc, Shunshui, the guy with the yeah,
Yeah,
Shunshui,
don't
the
they get
guy
a
with
massive like
the guy with the straw hat. guy with the straw hat, you're gonna
pervert?
love Shunshui. You're gonna love Shunshui. Let me tell you.
Mm.
Oh, he's incredible. He's one of the best written characters in Bleach. You're gonna love Shunshui.
And
Let me tell
I
you,
feel
he
like
is.
those two actually represent humanity the best at a certain point to a certain
Yeah.
because in
Not
real
not
life
not
in a
not
war,
only humanity. I would say like, you know how you have for in this analogy, like Yamamoto and stuff would be Great Britain, and Shunshui and Jushiro would be like George Washington and like Benjamin Franklin. That's the crazy thing about Code Geass. It's literally based on the American Revolution.
I like how we're comparing
Yeah.
anime to like historical events.
A lot of it is based on that. Akira is the best example. It's based on Nagasaki and Hiroshima.
Akira.
Yeah,
Mm.
a lot of
One Piece is One Piece is
What?
based off of America's island
Yeah.
hopping campaign. That is a fact,
no, it's based on pirates, man.
dude. It
It's
is
based
based
on
on their
pirates.
okay. Dude, it's like an American written it. Think about it. Think about it.
Dude, it's
America.
based on
It is,
pirates,
bro. No, think about it.
bro.
The
Kid,
poor
Kid,
Japanese
look,
people.
Captain Kid. Captain Kid is literally a pirate. Blackbeard is a pirate.
Nigga,
Um,
everybody's a
Yeah.
pirate over there.
no, it's based on
Fucking
actual living pirates.
yeah, Blackbeard's a pirate. Everybody, dude, listen to what I'm saying right now. Okay, America is going from island to island to get to the big boy island, right? And they're gonna free it. They're gonna get what they want, and they're gonna freaking turn it around, right? And America goes island to island, taking away Japan's radical rule. Bro, it's like, and of course there's going to be tragedies, and you know already every island they go to there's some sad ass backstory and people being oppressed and all that. Bro, it's like America's island hopping.
Oh, I thought that Taylor was in there.
I'm back. About like going out hopping island.
Shoot, is that middle? Yeah, bro, you get. You got any? What you? Yo,
What other
Rico,
anime I like?
you never told me what other anime you
Wait, my volume.
like.
Well, I haven't really watched
Yeah.
much other than One Piece, but that's all. I'll be honest, it's all I really.
Shoot, man.
Yeah. Wait, what's that one anime you
I've
watched
seen
that's
a
like a
lot.
sad?
A lot
Was it
of it
like
I
I Want to
can't
Eat Your Paint?
remember.
It's not. It wasn't that. Yeah, Clannad. Yeah, that. I want to get in. I want to get in.
My second favorite anime. It's Clannad. Clannad After Story. I can't talk about it. All of it is spoilers. A lot of people criticize
Definitely
it,
get.
but it's my second favorite anime. So, I mean, make what you will of that. It's it's, it's a slice of life, and
Yeah.
it's the
Wait, well,
only
why didn't
slice
you
of
get
life
into any
thing I've
other
pretty much
slice
ever
of life?
seen, and I like.
Yeah.
I'm not a big fan. Just not interesting.
Yeah, I
I'm not.
haven't
I'm not.
gotten
I'm not. I
got
don't
into
mean
any
to
either.
offend anybody. You can like it, but it's just not for me. I guess.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think
Wait,
you'd like it. You're a little too energetic. Yeah,
Yeah.
but I already recommended you Full Metal Alchemist. Both of you. You guys would love that. It's
Yeah.
at least I think so because the writing is incredible and it's a good story. When you guys watch it, you guys have to come and tell me if y'all like King Bradley because he's my favorite character.
Yeah.
The main reason is because he's so badass, dude. He's crazy. Yeah. And
No, I haven't.
did y'all check out Alexander, the anime YouTuber?
I watched a bunch of like
Y'all
stuff
should
when
really
it comes
check
to
him
like
out.
One Piece on
Oh my
YouTube,
god,
but I haven't
he's
really gotten into
big
like
brain.
I don't know, like other. I know. Yeah,
One
there's
Piece has
so much that
many,
needs
dude.
to.
I remember. They have so many channels and so
It's
many
it's
series.
literally so much. It's kind of crazy.
Dude, I got exhausted. And
Really?
80% of why I
Yeah,
stopped watching One Piece,
so much.
anime, was because of One Piece. Yeah. It perfectly personified what I disliked about Japan. At least most of it. And anime, which goes into that. Yeah, I'm trying to think of what to recommend. It's, you see, obviously, seen Hunter x Hunter, and obviously it's not finished.
Oh yeah,
Attack on
what?
Titan, December. I think it's gonna come out in December. The world is gonna break. It's gonna be crazy, dude. Y'all gonna see this last season. You're gonna break. Everybody's gonna go crazy.
No, I haven't
Do you know about
finished what's out yet.
Do you know about
I'm
Irwin
like,
Smith?
I'm on the, I'm, oh wait, what? Oh wait, okay. I'm on the last.
Oh,
I'm on
Abraham.
the first. I think the
Yeah.
first episode of the
No,
last
just keep
season
going.
that's out. Levi or whatever is fighting this cowboy dude. Yeah, that's where I am.
Levi. Oh, yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, I know what you're talking.
I haven't gotten to
Abraham,
that point
where
yet.
are you? Where are you?
I just finished the first season. I'm starting on the second season.
Oh my God, I can't talk to you about my favorite character, Irwin Smith, man. He's amazing. Oh
You
my
mean
God, I
the
love him.
commander of the forces?
Yeah, yeah. Most people say, "What you don't like Aaron as your favorite character because everybody loves
That's
Aaron,
right.
and I do too. He's my second favorite, but I really love Irwin.
Wait,
Let's see
y'all
what
know,
else is there. My Hero
I don't know,
Academia.
something like
Yeah,
with
yeah,
the
we talked
Chimera
about that,
arc
like
that I'm
Clover
in it right
and
now, but like, I mean, I like it, but I wouldn't say.
I mean, you don't have to think it's that amazing. And I understand. I think a big
But
reason
just know that
is
it is,
because no,
Mhm.
it's because you see how everybody talks. So it's the greatest thing ever. A lot of that can change
Mhm.
your view. You just have this idea in your mind, and it's too high. You know what I'm
Yeah, I
saying?
don't
I think
dislike it
that
for
could be
sure.
it, but I don't think you'll dislike it. It's really hard to dislike it. Yeah, I've seen that a lot.
Yeah,
Is that people hype it up too much, and you subconsciously kind of just get
I
tired
heard of
of it.
that.
I got it. Fate
But
Zero. You guys need to watch Fate
but
Zero. It's one
like
of the
with the
greatest
Chimera
animes
and
of all
arc
time.
though, like I
It's
think it's
amazing.
good or whatever. It's just I don't know. It's just
Uh,
taking me a little bit to finish. But yeah, and, other
dude,
than that,
you guys are gonna go crazy when you learn
everyone's
about the
hyping up
truth of
like
Attack on
Attack
Titan.
on Titan like
It
to the
is,
max
oof.
for this next season.
It's you know how, dude,
Mhm.
you know how in like Hunter x Hunter you have to
Really?
question who's a good guy, who's a bad guy.
That sounds really
This is
good.
like that on crack. It's ridiculous. Oh my god, dude, Rico, you're gonna question you're gonna question who is the good guy or who's the bad.
SM,
It's
SM,
like
SM.
I've
I didn't
read
hear a
like the
word
last
you said,
chapter
bro.
like three
You
weeks
just
ago
cut
and I
out.
still can't decide.
A little bit. I'm cutting out as
Bro,
well,
yo.
but like kind of
Could you hear me, Rico?
like with One Piece, like with the admirals and pirates.
Uh I don't know. Well, the
Yeah,
One
it's for
Piece
sure, for sure.
it's not that because it's a lot more simpler, I guess, and it's not as it's more. I
Mhm.
don't want to diss One Piece. I want to like it's like a moral issue, and it's a human issue. Sort of like it's would you do the more noble thing and do this, which disadvantages you, or would you be more selfless and
Yeah, I
more
understand.
it's very spoilery. It's hard to talk about. I know you might you don't
Probably,
have to think of
I
it
think
as
it'll be
that
good.
great, but I really do think yeah, and a lot of other people do too.
You've watched that?
I was gonna say Haikyuu. Haikyuu
Bruh.
is really good.
You watched it?
No, I haven't, but I've heard it's good. Dude, dude, half of the things, dude, half of
You
the
know
things
something
I talk about, I haven't even
like I
watched
heard
it,
about like when it
and
comes
I
to
still
Hunter x
somehow
Hunter
talk about it.
is that you know with the Zoldar, I'm pretty sure I'm pronouncing this wrong, but the Zold family, right?
No, it is not Zoldike. It's Zoldyck.
Zoldite, Zoldite.
Okay, with
It is
their
not
family.
Zoldike.
Yes, it is.
No, the hell